Last class we have discussed about the we go to the design integrations. Sorry, we have created the project, right? Go to the projects.
September 24th.
So we have we have created the integration, simple integration. We have passed the two parameters. So the combine the result should be displayed into the response. Okay, and we have passed only one parameter in the last example. So what we will do, we are going to add one more parameter, and then we will see how to do editing of the integration with this. And last class we have discussed about the, let me walk through. Created the we have created the integration. We have created the integration, and I have shown how to run the integration using post okay, integration and postman tool. And explain about the observability section or monitoring section, both are same. In the previous release we were calling as monitoring, but in the current release we are calling as observability section. Observability section. Observability section or monitoring section. Okay. So and I have shown the integration execution flow. Integration execution flow. So observability section or monitoring section, integration execution flow also I have shown last class. Understand or not, guys? How to modify the integration? So we have done the changes, right? How to modify the integration? How to modify the integration? Let's say, for example, let's say, sorry. So we added that we added the only one parameter, right? Now I am going to add one more parameter. Let's say deactivate first. So if it is activate mode, you cannot edit the integration. So if the integration is active mode, you cannot. If it in the integration, if the integration is active mode, you cannot edit that. So first, what you need to deactivate that. Click on edit. So what will we have? The trigger point. So you can add one more parameter here. Last name. So we'll add one more parameter.
How many parameters will enter on she?
N number of you can add.
N number of.
Number of you can add. There
The
is no
same way.
same way, yeah, same way. You can continue. So as soon as you do that one, why it is not coming here? Okay. And this one, continue. So like that it will come. Continue. And the payload also, you can add something like this.
That output is like a keyword or something, Vamshi? Output.
Which one?
That the string output, is it a keyword?
Where? This one,
just that output text you have, right? With
yeah, anything you can give. You can do something you can give. This is just for how you want to display in the label. I can say this is not keyword. So in which column this concatenated string you want to display? This is the column name you can say. This is the data.
So in the data we need to mention two parameters, Vamshi, here as well.
You no need to
Mandatory?
mention here two parameters. Here, I'm
it is not mandatory, right?
Not mandatory, yeah. Correct. So in one column, I am concatenating the two strings. That is the meaning.
So here you are taking just a hard-coded value, and then later on you are appending the two parameters runtime.
See, this is only for structure of the output. So maximum people are getting confused here only. So this is the how you want to have a structure. Normally, when you want to load the data to table, right? So table, what you do, you need to have a structure or not first. Without table structure, how you can populate the data? So after you create the table in the Oracle database, so if you want to see the structure of the table, what you will do? Okay, I will tell you one more example. For example, you have 10 columns are there. 10 columns are there. In the future, so 10 columns, you want to populate the data. Okay, listen carefully here. You want to populate the data. So now in the table also you will have 10 columns, now.
Yeah. More columns also can be there, right?
Yeah, more columns also there. Let me okay, more columns also will be there. That is correct. But in the future, okay, these 10 columns are there. You are populating the 10 columns data. But future future, 2 columns required. Two more columns required. Example I'm telling you. So these 2 columns we need to add in the table or not, or structure or not.
Yeah, we'll alter the table and add this.
We'll add, right? So, for example, in the future, I want to add one more column. You need to add here. Output 1 something. So we need to define the structure how you want the output should be displayed. So that is called sample payload we need to pass in the response.
Vamshi, in request, we are adding the second parameter, right? So is there any limit over there, like how many we can add?
You can add a number of, that's not a problem.
Okay.
As per my understanding, 25 to 30 we can add. But after that, I have not tried. 20, 25 we can add. But I don't think we can get the 20, 25 parameters right. Most of the cases. I have added around 15 to 21 of the requirement. So that was working. So now you understand, right, what it means by sample payload in the response?
Yes,
yeah. So we need to define the structure of the, how the structure of the your payload. That is called this one. Okay, continue. Finish. So now that's all, or do you want to do any changes here?
You have to map those.
It's in the mapper also, right?
Mapper also we need to change. Very good. So I don't know. So now here it is coming to. So now what I will do. This one. And for example, in the after hello, I want to give some space here. So after hello keyword, I want to give some space. So what you will do, guys? Tell me. Tell me, Narendra.
Within the codes itself, you can add the space or additional.
Chaitanya, can please ask a little bit louder, please?
Okay. So what I mean to say is, for example, I want to add some space here. I want to add some space here. So hello and space, and this first name should come. And after that, I want to give some space for the second string, like that. Then what you will do, like this. So in the output, how it will come, guys? First hello, then space will come, then first name will be print, then space will come, then last name will be print. For example, you want to display first name in one column, last name in another column. Then what you need to do, guys? Tell me. Now I told you an example here.
You have to put
One
different
more output.
output columns in the
We need
response.
to, in the response, we need to define one more output one something. So that means structure we need to create in the response. So then output one will come here. Then the last name we need to map here. Then when we pass the parameter in the REST endpoint, first name will be displayed in the output column. Output one, second last name will come. But current requirement, what we are doing, we are combining this two column string and putting into one column. That two column data, I can say two datas. I'm combining and keeping into one output column. So like this here. Understand or not, guys? Now.
How to delete the existing link, Vamshi?
You mapper, mapping.
Link
Simple.
between last name and output if you want to delete.
Delete, okay. You just select this one. Delete mapping.
Okay.
Select this one. Delete mapping. Delete.
I was asking only one mapper we need to delete, Vamshi, at the last name or first name.
Then you can remove na here.
Mm-hmm.
Save. Okay. Validate. Like that.
We cannot delete that link, right? In this case, the single.
Because we have given the link to right.
Mm.
Okay, we'll try that way also. Okay, we'll try that way also. Okay, what you will do? Here I will do space. Okay. Like this. So what I will do? Let me. You're asking only one we need to remove, right? Let's try this. No, it is not possible here. No, not possible. Delete mapping. It is going. It is not allowing to delete only one. If you want to delete in the mapper level, you can delete. Understand or not? No.
Yes, one.
I think it is saved here. So what we will do is select this one, create target node, right? Create target node. Now what we will do, search concatenation. Now, give the space, then first name, then give the space, then last name, save, validate.
Space is not added between the quotes.
Yeah, okay. Save. So at this moment, any question you can ask me, guys. So now, let's say I want to run this integration. Run the integration.
Activate.
Sorry, activate and run. Run. So first name and last name, click on run. Like this. So if you want to see the like integration flow in observability also, you can check. So now let's say I want to see this integration flow step-by-step process. So here it is coming only for here it is coming only high level. But if you want to see complete flow, you have to go to observability section, or you can click on this link. That also it will work. So this link will be open only. This link will be open only when you run the time. But after some time, after 3 or 4 hours, I want to see this integration flow. Then you can go to observability section, go to the integration. Go to the integration. Success. Like this. So each and every action from the integration, you can see the payload here.
Vamshi, why did we add this logger?
This one, huh?
Logger, yes.
Logger, basically, I want to print the values in the integration, printing. I want to debug whether the value coming or not. So whatever the first name and last name, I have passed the parameter that I want to print in the log. You know, like in the Java, there is a concept called system.out.println.
Yes.
So that is the same. In the PL SQL or SQL, we will use dbms output.put line, something we will use. So that is equivalent, the equivalent thing, this one. So do you want to show guys one more column approach, or you will try? So I have splitted the data, right? Concatenated the only two strings. I have put into only one column. You want to separate columns to be print, or you will try that one?
We'll try Vamshi.
Okay. Same like you can try with the sum of two numbers. Sum of two numbers. And multiplication also you can try. Multiplication of two numbers. Sum of two numbers in the REST API. Multiplication of the two numbers. You'll try, right?
Yes, function.
Same in the mapper only you have to do, guys. In the mapper,
Instead of concat, we should find a different function and
exactly.
For two columns, we need to mention two concat.
Exactly, correct. See what we will do, for example, if you want to differentiate between two columns, means you can what you can do in the response, you can add one more column there. And first name you can map to output 1, second last name you can mention the output 2. So now in the output also it will come two columns. But in the like if you want to concatenate the two strings I have done, but multiplication or something you want to do, then what you will do? That also I will give the clue. Let's say. So anything if you want to do changes, you have to deactivate. In the mapper, don't do the concatenation. Don't do the concatenation. Drag and drop this one. You write into. Let me show you that. First name, then keyboard into, then last name. Like that. And you have to do one more change.
We need to drag 2 times, right? In this case here, in the below.
Yeah, yes, correct.
Okay.
And in the parameter data type also you need to change.
change it to number.
Number or integer. Integer input. In the latest release only this data types they are giving. Previous version only they have given the string. In the latest releases only this they are giving multiple parameter options.
And for all these functions in OE, do we have any syntax kind of a thing, like some examples, like how to use each function? Do we find that there, Vamshi?
Is there something? Okay, I will tell you. OIC. What is that? Toggle function. It will be there. Let me search. Okay, OIC functions. These are components, right? Okay. Let's search. I also not right, but I'm searching now. OIC.
Okay.
Functions. Toggle functions. The string functions are there here. String functions. So they are given the syntax also.
Okay.
So likewise, let me search one more. So this is the string function, compare, concat, everything will be there here. So you have to do searching in the Oracle documentation only. So for example, here XSLT functions are there. This is a very important XSLT functions. So XSLT functions we have in the mapper, I want to do some conditions. In the mapper, I want to do some conditions here. If condition, choose for each, something like that is there, no?
Okay.
So this I have to do some, for example, you can search here XSLT functions in OIC. It will be their Fusion Apps OER only.
Okay.
They have given the examples also. Okay. Now one more example I will start. With this the REST endpoint is completed, guys. Simple REST endpoint completed. I will show you one more example. Let's say, so let's say I want to send the file from one FTP server to another FTP server. Send the file from one FTP server to another FTP server. For example, we have two applications are there. Two applications are there. First application is Oracle. Second application is SAP. So in the first application, client will send every 10 minutes one file. Client will send every 10 minutes one file. This is the file sending to the SFTP server in Oracle is the client responsibility. So integration developer, what he has to do? Integration developer will pick up this file at the Oracle directory, and we need to send to the SAP directory. So you may ask question, how the client will send the every 10 minutes that file? They may have some BIP report. That BIP report they are running busting will pick up that file and send to the SFTP server. So they have the technical developers are there. Technical developer will pick up that file from the SFTP, posting program. That program will pick up that data and send to the SFTP server. And integration developer, what he has to do? Integration developer pick up that file from the Oracle directory and send to the SAP directory, SAP FTP server. Understand the requirement or not, guys? Oh.
Yes,
okay. So now, like what we are going to do, we are going to manually we are going to upload the file to Oracle directory. Okay, so here we don't have a two FTP servers. Here we don't have a two FTP servers. What we will do, we will create two directories in FTP. One is Oracle SAPD24. Second is SAPD24. We will create the two directories in FTP. Oracle SAPD24, SAPD24. Here, just to showcase the example, I am creating the two directories. But in the real time, this directory will not be there in the same this one. We have two FTP servers are there. Just for to showcase the example, I am doing this some kind of alternative approach I am showing. So Oracle SAPD 24, client will send one CSV file. And that every 10 minutes, this file should be moved to here. So you all know, right, how to configure the FTP server, or
No, I'm sure I don't.
you don't know?
Hmm.
So I think you have to download the WinSCP software. If you don't have, I will give it to you. Like if you are not able to download, I will give you the software to you. WinSCP.
From here we can download it.
Yeah, you can download from here also. You can download from here also. There is a download option also there. Download WinSCP. And you remember when I sent the message last class, you have seen like you have seen that this one, right? What I meant to say. You have seen, right, that FTP credentials also in the message.
Yes, yes.
Okay. So whatever the credentials I have given, right? Let me bring those credentials. I'm stopping the screen share. Oh my goodness. So this is the host name. So this is the port number and username and password. So how to connect these details with the SFTP server? So what you will do after you download and install the WinSCP, you can open this one. So Oracle software. Okay, I will give the new site. Host name. So new site, host name. Copy this one.
FTP or
Huh?
FTP or SFTP?
SFTP this one. So here port number.
But you shared FTP details, right?
Both are same. See, I mentioned FTP details, but you can say SFTP or FTP people are calling. Okay, so that's not a problem. So use the SFTP only there. So basically FTP have a limitations are there. Means securely you cannot move the files. FTP, but it is the same only as FTP and FTP both are same. But security will not be there in FTP, and file sizes also it will be very less here. But SFTP have a file size is more, and securely we can maintain the files.
Or FTP port number will change, right?
Huh?
FTP port number will change, right? Port number 21 something.
That is based on the requirement. Based on the requirement. So based on the client, will give these port numbers. It's not a problem. Okay. So this details you will get from the client.
Okay.
Password. Save. So now what I will do, I will mention here. Oracle. Uh, 24. Login. So here I am going to create one directory. You're following, right? Anything I'm going fast, you can ask me, guys. I'm creating one directory here. Oracle. This is the file. This is a directory. So take this. So create one more connection. Create one more connection here. How to create one more connection? What you will do? Click on remote. Sorry, session. New session. New site. So same credentials, but I'm changing the name. Same connection, but I'm changing the name here. Okay, now? No. Because I don't have two FTP server. I don't have a two FTP servers. Like that. Save. Yeah. Okay. Site name you can change. Site name SAP. Folder name not required. So this also. Save as. Okay. So I have created the two connections, Oracle SCP-24, SAP SCP-24. Click on login. So in the Oracle SCP-24, I'm placing one file. Just example, I'm placing one file here. You can take any file, guys. I'm taking this file. So Oracle SCP-24, I'm placing one file. Place this file here. So no confusion, guys. So because of I don't have other two FTP servers, so same details. I am creating the two connections. One is Oracle SCP-24 and SAP SCP-24. Same details. We are changing the names. Connection name we are changing. That's it. But connection details are same. So why I am doing this one? Because I need to explain this example for two FTP servers. That is the reason. I have created the two connections. This one and this one. Details are same, but in the real time, so these details are different. These details are different. So the important thing is how we are going to read the file from here. How we are going to send to this directory. This SFTP server. So that is the example we are going to discuss. Understand, Nagesh, why I am creating the two connections here?
Yes, understand.
Okay. So now this integration is every 10 minutes. I told you, right? Every 10 minutes, the integration will run and send the integration will run and get the file from SFTP and send to okay. SFTP and send to SAP this one like that. So Now you tell me what type of orchestration we need to, what type of integration style we need to take?
Schedule orchestration.
FTP.
Schedule integration. Okay. So I think we will see this in tomorrow class. Thank you.